All right. Shalom, shalom. No, this all right here. It's good. Yeah, come. Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites come in week in and week out, prophesy the downfall of America. Before all things, we give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kodash. All right, the honors due unto the elders, which are the apostles of great millstone that rule well, that taught us this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. All right, we just want to bring out another lesson through the spirit of power, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. May these lessons be edifying unto the elect. All right, and we was pretty much, watching this video, getting to the effect of this, this wicked and evil generation, man. Right, a generation of snakes and vipers and monstrous women, minstrous women. All right, bringing forth monstrous children. All right, and how we're just destroyed as a nation. All right, but it was all through the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, of course, for us going off from the Lord. All right, so therefore, all these curses came upon us. All right, you can read that in Deuteronomy, how the curses came upon us for not obeying the Lord, and the things we have to go through over here being in Babylon. All right, we got this, the ballerina woman talking about, how 5-year-old girls are trying to twerk in the class, and the parents ain't really there to teach these kids things socially. All right, that all goes back, all right, to the scriptures, man. So pretty much, a enemy have done this. All right, Esau, Edom, this devil came and beguiled Eve. All right, and it's been like that since the garden. And they're beguiled now. They fell for the ways of the a serpent, man.
That's right.
So Lord willing, we're gonna get into the scriptures, brothers. Got it.
So bring that precept out. Bring that precept out.
Ecclesiastes chapter 26, verse 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Ecclesiastes chapter 26, verse 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
So we have experienced the curses that we come upon where in Jeremiah, the woman shall surpass the man. So she has the women nowadays, modern day women, see this so-called freedom of sexual liberation going on, which is it's a cancer, and it's affecting their children, and it's affecting the kids. And we already know the kids are not are pretty much kids that's done they created out of nowhere, just out of straight whoredom, and the kids are being raised under this wickedness of music. They got food and stuff like that. So the daughters, if my daughters be shameless, keep her straightly, lest she abuse herself, and they've been abusing each other. And the scriptures do say a woman that lives in pleasure is dead while she liveth, and that's the thing. She's not just dead; she's killing her offsprings. Her offsprings are being are basically being a prey to a society where let's go back to this quote here. Esau knew what he was doing. If it's a quote here, it says, "If you want to destroy any nation without war, make adultery or nudity common in the young generation." And adultery and nudity is a sin according to Yahweh Shai. Adultery causes death. Dealing with other men's wives causes death. Dealing in that type of manner, and nudity, because our women are supposed to be modest. And the older woman is teaching the younger woman nudity and freedom of sexuality and stuff like that, which is killing our daughters and our sons, because our sons want to covet other men's wives, and our daughters want to walk around with no clothes on and not be modest. They're not moving like princesses, because a princess is a form of being in royalty and having a certain type of decorum about themselves, with covering themselves, covering their heads and stuff like that, and knowing that their body is for their husband into the future, and being able to carry themselves at a young age, and that's not happening.
Yeah, and it's shameful. No, the scripture says that they're shameless.
Yep.
You know, and in the scripture you just brought out, it says through much liberty. You know, and that's what this system designed it. You know, giving these women liberty to move how they want. You know, not just the women, the kids and everything, man. You know, from a early age, all right, this system designed it to the point, hey, you can live how you want. You could be a whore. You know, you can commit adultery, you do these wicked acts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is how this generation is, man. You know, the shit is just it's shame. It's shameful, man. This place got to go.
Baba Kashah, get that scripture you quoted, if you can get that. And
Which one did I quote? I was sloppy.
this one this brother had quoted.
Okay.
I had just heard him say, the book of Sirach says what? Giving out that liberty.
Yeah, it was the scripture he just had.
Was that Sirach?
Mm-hmm.
All right, con. Over
must bring it back.
Bring it back, son.
I mean, yeah, con. He can bring it back. Yeah, con.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 verse 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
Yeah, con. Well, that ain't the one I was looking for, but that's still a good scripture. Yeah, con. The liberty.
Liberty.
Yeah, that's what Esau give the woman, you know, liberty to go astray and do what she want to do. As we was just watching in the videos when they came with the welfare, was that 1937, like the 1940, early 1940s, that the woman, her new man was the welfare system. She didn't actually need the man, all right, and it was pretty much against the law for the woman to keep the man in the crib, because if she did, she wouldn't qualify for it, you know. So they became dependent on Esau, Edom. You know, they became, you know, they trusted oppression, and, you know, say full-fledged, hey, the hell with the man, you know, I'm worried about the children. And we read through the spirit last week in the Willie Lynch letter, is the main two sources to keeping us destroyed was to go after the woman and the children, but really the woman, because the woman was going to teach, you know, the children, you know, how to be in her ways. Yeah. So this Lamentation 4:3, it says, even the sea monsters draw out the breast, they give suck to the young ones. It says, the daughter of my people have become cruel. All right, so the daughters of our nation have become just, you know, all out, you know, cruel, all out heartless. And it says, like ostriches in the wilderness. And when you do your research on the ostrich, what they step all over their eggs. They don't really have no care for their young. You know what I'm saying? And that's become, you know, the woman of our nation. They live like like animals, like brute beasts. You know, that's why, you know, you wicked Israelites, as a nation, we are always compared unto, you know, the Lord compares us to animals, but he compares, you know, the wicked of our people to, you know, low, base, you know, unclean animals, man. Yeah. You know?
And our women are, you know, are actually unpleasant, like a beast. You know, they're unpleasant, and they have no royal class about themselves. And these scriptures teach a woman to be the most upscale royal princess, you know. And that's, you know, that's what it is. And then, like we were saying, the government was giving them the trying to be a better husband in 1940s, and it's part of oppression. So I got Ecclesiastes 7, chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Mm-hmm. So these programs, projects, which are merely experiments, you know, that they've been putting out for our women, and they've depended on that, on what the government gives. It destroyed the so-called black family. It destroyed Judites, Benjamins, and Levi, so-called black family, and really this is the cause and effect. And you know, we call them the Willie Lynch daughters of Willie Lynch, you know. And that it wasn't nothing to really help us to become a better us, you know. Our women don't even know what a real man is. They don't know. They have an imaginary man that they're putting a template and comparing men to. You know, they don't really know what a man is. So now, when a real man comes in their presence, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear correction, you know, which is a problem. And when a man comes and brings correction, and if she listens, that means her children will get that correction too, and her children can't get that correction. All the messed up stuff that she's going through or doing and choosing to do, it affects her children, and it trickles down generation after generation, and that's how we become a generation of vipers, you know, a generation of undesirables.
That's right.
Yeah, come.
I got precepts and I can read this topic.
I got one real quick.
Yeah.
Con, this is Jeremiah 31:22. It says, "How long wilt thou go, go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man." And that's what happened. All right. And this, in this present evil world we live now, a woman compasses a man. Because first off, Esau Edom teaches men to be feminine. Everything is upside. The scriptures say everything is, out of course and upside down. And he teaches the woman to be masculine. And it put bitches in a leadership role. I'm a boss leader role. And men put men's in a feminine ass, weak ass energy.
Yeah.
So like the bitches is act like the new niggas almost to that effect.
Yeah.
They're leading. Come on, we're going this way. We're going that way. Oh, it's whatever you say, which is all confusion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
It's like we got these side netter type of guys that say black woman is God and stuff like that. That don't help it neither, because it's like you idolizing the woman and want to be like her, and you're really damaging the psyche of you're scared to even stand up and be a man. You're scared to even, you know what I'm saying? That it's psychologically, that's why it's feminine man, because you're scared to even be a man, because that's not the head in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Our young boys want to take the easy way out. Like, man, I can be successful being gay. That's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? And we see that all the time. See, a man is supposed to teach a kid how to stay alive, teach a kid how to endure struggles, teach a kid how to like strengthen up and toughen up, go through obstacles. You know what I mean? And the woman getting all these subsidies and stuff like that, she's looking for a handout. You know what I'm saying? So the young man under this woman is looking for a handout. He's looking for the same type of thing a woman is looking for. She don't realize she ain't worked hard for nothing. You know what I'm saying? She got that handout, just like everybody else that's exalted in this wicked ass world, getting a handout. And psychologically, they think that they're doing something, but they're really damaging the manliness of it, because we go out and get ours. We go out and not complain. We're men. But that's toxic, and that's the fucked up part, man. And it's destroying our kids.
Yeah, in this society, you can't be a full man. A full man is looked down upon.
Yeah.
A full man is toxic masculinity, when you're trying to, be austere and stand on for what you believe in. And when you look, when you look at these little TV shows and shit, you see like certain, like Bill Cosby or Fresh Prince and all that, for example. You see the heads of the house and shit like that, and how they're damn near put the woman over the man, like the woman got the leadership role. And real talk, at the end of the day, it's what the woman got to say, not the man got to say. And that shit caused fucking confusion, man.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I seen it when I was watching the Jeffersons.
Weezy,
yeah. She always was undermining George.
right?
George.
Yeah, always had a
every
fucking
time he say
opinion.
something, she always got some shit to say.
Yeah.
And that was a implementation. Then when the white man come in, he don't even knock on the door. He just come on in. Hey, George.
Right.
She happy and go
kinda.
lucky and well, George is down in George and shit like that, and that's the mentality of our women. And that's the Willie Lynch, or the daughters of Willie Lynch. It's the same type of thing that they implement. They still implement today, man.
Right. And it's funny because you watch Full House, and what you see the man, he's the leadership over the whole house.
Brady Bunch.
You watch Brady Bunch, you see the leadership of the whole house. So Esau, hey, as we said in the lesson, an enemy have done this. Esau's the motherfucker. He's going around. Hey, he has the social media, the television, Amalek. These Amalekites, they run this shit. They run Pornhub.
Yep.
And when the scriptures talk about the nudity and all that shit, they love pushing the black woman to be the face of nudity and being a slut. You know what I'm saying? I got a quick scripture. This is the book of Sirach, chapter Sirach 25 and 24. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Going back from the garden, the woman, all right, Eve, hey, even from the garden, hey, she's the reason. She got beguiled by the serpent. She went off. All right, Adam, of course, he had followed up behind, but through her we all die. All right, that's why it's such thing called death in this world, all because of a woman. All right, and it says, "Give the water no passage, neither wicked women liberty to gather bride." All right, so none of these women have liberty anyway. All right, well, a woman shouldn't be 2 o'clock in the morning walking up the block. She should be at home. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to, hey, then a woman get raped. You know, and then we go to the scriptures about, you know, what is supposed to go on, and then you people get emotional about it, and we all see, you know what I'm saying? So you people through for real. And it says, verse 26, if she go, well, no, I ain't even got to get that. But you know,
Listen to what you just said.
come on.
So this First Timothy chapter 2, verse 13. It says, "For Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression."
That's right. See, Adam wasn't deceived, but the woman being deceived, the woman being the weaker vessel, she was deceived. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what you're dealing with now. When you're dealing with these women, hey, they're the weaker vessel. They're the most easiest to go off. The Lord ain't dealing with them on a level of discernment and that circumspection with a woman like that. Hey, the scripture said that the woman was deprived from wisdom. So every woman need a leadership role. Every woman was designed. When you look into the word woman, what does it mean? It means a female servant. You were designed to serve a man. You know what I'm saying? If you can't do that, then you know, hey, you through, man. Because hey, a woman is only going to be saved through childbearing. All right. So if you don't have your mind frame repenting and coming under a man, hey, just get ready for destruction.
You're useless.
Yeah, you're just useless, man.
You're fire. You're food fuel. You're fire fuel.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just pretty much what it is.
Yep. And you only useful to another nigga that's useless too.
Yeah. Pretty much. And that's what it is, man. And we see studies show they want degenerate men and claim they want high class men.
Right.
But they're not fit for high class men or
Right.
whatever, you know, or men that come with requirements that you need to have. You know, they go for, you know, if you look at their baby daddies and stuff like that, the fathers are just, you know, degenerate men, other mother raised men, because you women want to control the situation. They don't want no head. They want to be the head. And then they complain about their product, which is the children. They complain about the product.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's messed up. We'll go ahead and play
Well,
this
yeah,
video.
we're gonna check the video out.
Because this is the problem with the kids, and bring out that children are oppressors. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays, I'm gonna add, when children are oppressing teachers in the classrooms right now. All types of, like, grade school, middle school, high school, children are oppressing the teacher, or you got female teachers having sex with the students. You know what I'm saying? There's no integrity. There's just, the kids are running the game because the woman was raising these kids. But let me go ahead and play this.
I'm calling out all the parents. If you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22. Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet. 5-year.
Traumatic experience. That's traumatic. That's oppression. You know, she's like, damn, I don't see no, like, because the children's supposed to be when you see the children, like, man, that's our future.
Right.
Damn, you're so bright. You have class. For a young 22-year-old young woman to see something
Getting
like that.
pressed on by children.
By children.
You can't tell the children and all that. Come on, brother, you got to
Bring that out.
You can bring it out.
Isaiah chapter 33, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths.
So the children are oppressing the kids in the classrooms, and you see this young woman pointing it out to the women, because we know women are the heads of the households. Women are keeping the children away from the fathers and stuff like that, and they're oppressing and they're causing their kids to go into an errored path, man. And we'll see it right now.
Old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things at each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. I told a young little girl, please sit in your spot. You're not my mom. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions. And 7 times today I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit, and mind you, this is the mom. Clearly she didn't want to fucking sit right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it. What world do we live in? Like, what in you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any directions is a great thing. It's not that serious, and y'all don't have a right to tell her what to do. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee. Your daughters, your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them
Baba Kasai got
Princess
scripture.
Tiana ballet music.
Hey, you see that? Hey, even the children is through. Hey, 5-year-old, hey, asking to listen to Pound Town, man. You got to understand what kind of household is these children really coming from. And it's all destroyed, man. All right, but of course, it all goes back to the spirit of Yahweh Shai putting these curses on us to be a destroyed nation like this, man. All right, but you see the characteristics of the ones who are through. 2/3 of our people, they through, even the children. The Lord is not a respected person. So when that judgment come down, it's going to come down upon these monstrous children too. You know, this is Second Ezra. Okay, you want to read it? Brother, you can read it.
This is Second Ezra chapter 5 verse 8. It says, there should be a confusion also in many places, and the fire should be off sent out again, and the wild beasts should change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
That's right. Menstruous women shall bring forth monsters, brother. You get the definition to that menstruous. All right, menstruous women shall bring forth monsters, man. All right. So these women, they having children out of wedlock. All right, they having children without marriages. They not, you know what I'm saying? They just out here fucking around. That's how Eve get down. The scripture say, thy wife should be a harlot in the streets. Our women are a bunch of whores. You know what I'm saying? And they bring forth these children with no guidance and no man in the house, and the children is just through. You know what I'm saying? So that all goes back to the scriptures, man. All right, but then again, an enemy have done this because when you look at the music that they're asking to listen for, that music is being ran by Esau, Edom, the chief house of Esau, Edom, Amalek, the Khazars. These devils, they run the internet, the music, and they push it out there for your children to listen to, man. You know what I'm saying? So, what's raising your children? It ain't the woman, it ain't even the man no more. It's social media. That's what's raising the children. YouTube raising the children. TikTok raising the children, and putting vibrations on them. You know.
Then Meek Mill say that
They get paid more to rap about wickedness and adultery. You know what I'm saying? That be Amalek. These rappers got bags, man. They got cake, man. Benzes to talk about adultery. You know?
Another scripture.
Yeah.
This is Psalms chapter 37, verse 12. It says, the wicked plotteth against the just, and it gnasheth upon him with his teeth.
That's right. The wicked plot against the just. Who's the wicked? The wicked Esau Edom. Esau Edom, he is the wicked. And they plot against the just. Who's the just? The Israelites, man. Beginning with the elect. All right, they plot against the just. How can we overtake them? Going back to Psalms, the 83rd chapter, having that crafty counsel. How can we overtake them? How can we keep them destroyed? You know, how can we go after the woman? The Willie Lynch letter. You know?
Yeah, we say cut them off from being a nation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's at Psalm 37.
Psalms 83.
83. Yeah, I got it.
No, I'm talking about the one you just read.
Yeah, that song. Did you finish that song? I think it was more than Psalms.
It's all the way, go to 12 through 16.
Okay,
I got that written down right here.
Yeah,
So it's on verse 12. It says, the wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him For he seeth that his day is coming.
Yeah, the Lord seeth that his day is coming, man, because hey, the Lord got everything lined up for us, a time, minute, and an hour. All right, so it's the Lord taking the credit for all this that's going on because he sees it. It's not like it's not going on notice.
Right. It says, the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be off upright conversation.
That's right. Yep. Hey, so this devil, hey, he comes with whatever he got to come with to weed out the just and what really should be going on. This devil goes contrary to it. So if it's right, he make it wrong. Or if if it's right, he make it a wrong thing or a bad thing or a messed up thing to look down upon. You know, like for example, just a man being with more than one wife, that's looked down upon.
Yep.
All because Esau put that vibration out there. But it's a right thing to do in the Lord's eyes, man.
But he do it behind the scenes as a so-called Mormon.
Right.
You know, he does it behind the scenes. And he got TV shows about that. They allowed him Esau. They allowed Esau to do the shit, and he's like a predator when he does his shit. We have class. We're royalty when we do our thing. You know, but he's a predator and deals with kids and shit, little girls and shit like that when he does his so-called polygamy and his Mormon shit. And they're the biggest hypocrites
man.
on the planet.
Yep.
You know. Good.
That is all.
Yeah, that was it.
And they are asking me, can we hear? I don't know what to do. And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen in my life.
Hey, even she said it's her agenda.
We do freeze dance. You got.
And look, we still have about 70. They say 60 something, but 70,000 so-called black women going missing every year. You know what I'm saying? We have a big plethora of pedophiles fighting for their rights. You know, to have sex with little kids, children. All right. You know, we got that on the back end trying to move forward with the grooming, the mass grooming of our children, the mass grooming of our children for them to be sexualized. And guess what? With our Willie Lynch daughters of Willie Lynch are grooming their own damn daughters. You know, grooming their own damn daughters, and on top of that, you like the brother said, the social media, all that stuff is hitting on top of that. So our kids are being attacked in all type of ways to be a prey. You know what I'm saying? To be a prey to these fucking sickos, man. You know? We know Esau is the main pedophile on this planet. He's a vile man, you know? And that's what he's doing. He's trying to set up his because he's a cunning hunter. You know what I'm saying? He's setting up his prey. Esau's a cunning hunter, cunning, smart. He's utilizing his smarts through his media, through all this stuff, so he can he's trying to pound town children, you know? And that's his whole thing, man. That's what these concentration camps and, you know, that Hawaii these natural disasters, all of a sudden hundreds of kids going missing. We didn't hear about them kids, this CPS, Child Protective Services, over in Ohio, thousands of kids going missing out of nowhere. Nobody's talking about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and they're pushing this shit. And guess what? That Epstein Island, they're still going there. It's still happening. It's still going on. You know, it's still going on. And guess what? The Lord's putting the spirit on these like young, beautiful princesses like that. Because I gotta say, because she's beautiful. You know, that's a beautiful young lady. And she has a spirit on her to see that something's wrong here. Something's wrong here, you know. Something's wrong here. That's the right mindset to have because she sees something wrong, you know. Precepts, brothers.
Okay, I got one.
Bring it up.
It's Genesis 3:1. It says, "Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord Yahweh had made, And it said unto the woman, yeah, hath Yahweh said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. So even from the beginning, it says the serpent. All right, who got the spirit of the serpent now? Esau, Edom. All right, he's a snake. All right, he's a devil. He's the deceiver. He's more subtle, so he's more crafty, man. All right, he's crafty. He's cunning. And it says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord Yahweh had made. And he said unto the woman, yeah, hath Yahweh said, ye shall not eat of the garden? Verse 2, and the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Yahweh hath said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. All right, so even Eve, all right, she knew better in that time that she should be going forth, all right, following after the serpent. But what? It says, and the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die. All right, so he told her right there, hey, you ain't got to worry about all that, man. Just follow after me, so to speak. And it says, for Yahweh doth know that in the day of ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And the woman said, and the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and the tree to be desired to make one wise. She took of the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband, and he with her, and he did eat. All right, so they both end up falling for the serpent in that time, man.
Yeah.
All right.
And the scripture said it was pleasant to her.
And it
So
pleasant.
She liked it and shit. That's what you see today. With Esau giving these damn women benefits and shit. Able to just kick the man out the house, live how you want. That's her digging into Esau's philosophy.
Yeah,
shit,
and not only that,
his system.
Yeah, the black woman got a thing of like a lustful spirit, and the things that she really like in her spirit, she like to go after and get it. All right, without having no type of discipline. Jake got that. All right, I know that's wrong. I should go, but they got that. Hey, I'm gonna just go straight forward. It don't matter. I'm gonna fulfill this flesh because they weak.
And then later on, be like, damn, I should have. It's a quote I always say: a woman, she press the gas too fast and brake too late. You know what I'm saying? So,
Type energy.
They go, like you said, they go and fulfill their flesh instantly. Then later on, after all the mistakes and bad didn't happen, oh, I'm sorry, it's already done. You know what I'm saying? And I looked at the definition of subtile. That means sly, artful, and cunning. He's cunning. He knows how to, use his double speech and use his BS. You see, Esau love. That's what Esau does. He loves to add his input on he likes to tell you what Jake ain't and what he ain't, and he ain't shit, this and that. And you should, you know what I mean? That's what Esau does. That when you'll catch an Edomite somewhere online somewhere talking about how we ain't shit, some kind of way. He utilizes that, and you'll see the woman backing him, the Israel, Eve backing him. You know what I'm saying? Fucking it pisses you off, but we know there's gonna be some justice coming behind all this. We'll continue.
It said, subtle, shrewd, crafty, sly, and sensible. Going to the word sensible, it says, of a statement of course of action chosen in accordance with wisdom or prudence. Man, that's Esau for you, man. Yeah. It's easy to manipulate, that damn woman. Already says likely to be of benefit. So whatever benefits him, he's gonna go with it, man. Whether it's throwing these bitches money, and making them, do what they want, or he's gonna do it. Just a deceiver, man.
He's a master at it.
Well, yeah, you got it. That was it, though.
Hey, I had a quick precept.
Bring it up.
All right, this is kind of Salaki, bear with me. All right, Con. This is 1 Peter chapter 5 and 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. All right, so you have to be on point. You have to understand what you're dealing with. Who's the fucking enemy? Who's the reason behind all this shit?
Yes.
You have to really address the elephant in the room. Why the fuck? Right, the root. You know what I'm saying? Hey, even this woman had enough sense to know that, oh, okay, it's a agenda.
Yeah.
But who the fuck is that agenda being pushed by? Who's running the world right now? Going, hey, Job 9:24, the earth is getting in the hands of the wicked. All right, this devil is seeking who he may devour. And he's seeking you, Israelites. All right, because he's the enemy. The scriptures say no.
Didn't that woman from the devil, small hat woman, was saying that the young generation of black African
black
Yeah, they're the problem.
they're the problem.
Yeah,
And this is the attack.
right.
You know what I'm saying? They create the
Yep.
problem.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Just to justify the genocide of us. Look what they're doing overseas. They created those problems. You know, I don't want to say too much, but they create that shit just to justify their genocidal hunger, their bloodthirst.
Yeah, chaos out of control. You cause the chaos, then you come back and you figure out the problem, and you know you get to it. You jump on it, and you justify it because this is a problem. Let's solve it.
Yeah, you acting like you're solving the problem, but you're the problem. You caused the shit.
Right, like Ronald Reagan, they said, hey, the scariest 9 words you can hear is to this effect. He said, I knock on the door that I'm the government and we're here to help.
Yeah.
Esau don't mean nobody no good for real.
Yeah, you say peace, peace, but
Yep.
he imagines
Yeah.
to
Throw you in a pit.
In a pit, yeah.
And the scripture say, well, they drawing swords. So they
Yeah.
talk that butter shit. Hey, his words were smoother than butter, but
Yeah.
war was in his heart.
The war was in his heart. And it never fails.
His daughters are twerking at 5. 5. Where's the parenting? Where's the boundaries? Where's the help? Y'all are not helping your kids. You're hurting them. You guys are hurting them. I come every day dressed, ready to go, and I'm in school too. I'm in college. I mean, I put bows in my hair. I'm wearing leotards. I'm trying to get them interested in like proper things for their age, and you guys are exposing your kids to this raunchy secular music. Why did you guys have your old daughters singing Pound Town? And it's just really, 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 it's upsetting. And I feel so bad. And I've watched different techniques, soft skills, soft parenting, gentle parenting. I'm patient. I don't yell. Breathing. Your kids are telling me to shut up. You guys as kids are saying, I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. You're not my mom. They're putting their hand, they're hitting each other and hitting other kids. You address the parent. The parents are telling you, you don't tell my daughter what to do. It's not that bad. Well, at least she was in the class. At least, it's all these excuses. Y'all come in and you're more worried about what's going on your Instagram and TikTok versus being a parent. Be a fucking parent. You guys are horrible fucking parents. Like, I'm sorry to say it, but this generation of some of the moms, not all, but majority that I've.
So this is the book of Job, chapter 39, verse 16. It says, she is hardened against her young ones, as though they weren't not hers. Her labors in vain without fear.
Hey, yeah, Khan, as she just said in the video, she said, y'all parenting skills is just fucked up and bogus. And then, hey, going back to the scripture says what? Hey, she's hardened against her young ones as they were not hers, man. Hey, Eve don't be giving a fuck. Hey, we just watched that video, how the Eve ain't give a fuck about, she didn't view Jake as a full man.
Her son, her own child.
Her own son, what, 22, 23. And this nigga, hey, he got his woman, he married to a nurse, but his mama don't want to give him the proper respect as a man. Her eyes, hey, no man to me.
Well, that goes back to what I ain't mean to.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
That goes back to what we were speaking on earlier. We said what? We said these women, we said these kids, they wasn't playing. You know, a lot of these kids was a mistake. So therefore, these women, they use these kids for benefits. You know, to get the house, the taxes, or whatever. You know, so they just using the kids as if it wasn't hers. But she really doesn't even give a damn.
Yeah, she don't. It's not what she care about the children. She care about the benefits that come with them. Now she knows she got the children. What I gotta do now?
Right.
I gotta seek after whatever it is that can benefit me and these kids, and you still push the man away, because Esau teach you that you don't need one. But guess what? The Moabite woman, she need a Moabite man. The Hamite woman, she need all these nations. They got their woman. And when you look at us, we the only nation that don't have our women. Like the apostles say, if you want to see how destroyed a nation is, just look at their women.
Right.
Hey, we are laughing stock to all these other nations. And that's how the Lord made it right now. Hey, the Lord said, wherever you go, you're going to be a cursed people, and people are going to, they're going to talk that shit, roughly paraphrasing the scripture. They're going to, you're going to be a proverb and a byword.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you go to, I watched Salakia, I watched this one little Jake. He go all around the world, and he show people how the other nations treat him. All right, and when he go to China and Tokyo, they just walking up, G homie, yo, calling them niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? On that type of time. So they ain't calling him no Israelite. You ain't an Israelite. They don't view you as the people of the Lord in the scriptures. All right, they view you as black culture and shit, man. So,
and it definitely hit the nigga woman hard, the top tribe.
the Juno.
Because you said you speaking on how these other nations, how they women. All right, even if you look at the tribes, dealing with Issachar, the Puerto Ricans, and things like that. All right, they kind of sort of had they women at least. But the nigga woman, she just gone. She through, man. She just finished.
Yeah, she through. Quick precept. This is Amos 7:17. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword. And when you see that, that's what's going on with Jake. Hey, their sons and their daughters falling by the sword. Hey, Esau come take them out, or another person from the nation to come take them out. Look at the drill scene. Jake killing each other. All right, that's the daughters and the sons falling by the sword. And it says what? And thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land. And Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of this land. And that's what you got now. Hey, dying in a polluted land. This land is polluted. It's through. All right, and it's plenty of ways you can be consumed by this world through, idolatry and the wisdom of this world, which is foolishness with the Lord, because ain't no true wisdom. It's all falsely so-called knowledge and shit Esau put out. You know what I'm saying? Going back to what an enemy have done this shit, man. And that enemy is Esau Edom. All right, and the Lord he's gonna deal with Esau Edom and visit his sins too. And hey, the scripture says how Deuteronomy the seventh chapter, how all these curses, the Lord gonna take off us and gonna put on his ass.
Yep.
Double.
Yeah. That's what the Lamentations 4:20 is that
21.
21. It's rejoice and be glad, daughter Edom, because the cup is going to come on to you, and you're going to have to feel that wrath. So and look, the pride of Esau nowadays, bro, they on that time. They get more and more like. I went to yesterday. I ain't trying to throw nothing off, but I went to at the camp. I went to little Smith Burgers and grab something to eat. It's nothing but Esau in there. You walk in, you can feel the spirit is like ain't no colors allowed type shit. You know what I'm saying? But they see how you move and how you gonna move and shit like that. And I just be moving. I know how to move, but it's just like you can feel that shit. Like, what you doing here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Who told you about this? Oh, let me guess. Y'all about to come consume this place too.
Yeah, that's how they looking at it. You know what I'm saying? And welcome. Continue this.
Dealt with kids that are between the ages of 5 and 4, 3. You guys don't parent your children at all. They have no basic comprehension skills. They can't sit still. No attention span. They're hitting people. They can't talk. They can't communicate. They don't even know how to say, like, I want to go to the bathroom. If you ask them a question, they're rude, nasty, horrible, and they want to hear Pound Town. What are you guys doing with your kids? What are you guys literally doing with your kids? Because I have never in my life experienced something so horrible. I literally don't even want to teach ballet to you guys' kids anymore. And your kids are getting expelled and kicked out because it's no way, it is literally no way that this is happening. And you guys don't see any issue with it. I tell you your kid hit someone, and you're saying, well, what the fuck did the little bitch do to my daughter to make her want to hit? Nothing. Literally nothing. Your daughter just decides she wants to put her hands on people, and you don't correct her. You're yelling at me, asking me why does she feel like she wants to hit? What parenting is happening? You guys are worried about seafood boils and dates and fucking like partying and being a hot mom. You guys are shitty moms, and it needs a change. Stop listening to Sexy Red around your children. Talk to your kid, interact with them, teach them, listen to them, teach them to respect authority. Don't say you don't have to listen to anyone unless they're mean. Your kids are so horrible and hard to deal with, and I'm blaming the parents because they have horrible guidance. And it needs to be a change. And I'm asking, can somebody's mom stitch me and say like what the holdup is? What is the issue? Why are you listening to raunchy music around your kids? Why is it that you have to deal with certain people and be rude about it? Why can nobody correct your kid or help them get on a better track? And why do you guys approve and applaud bad behavior? Why? Because I'm telling you, all the teachers that are good and have genuine interest in building your kid, I want to help them. I want to help these little girls realize that they're precious, that they have purpose, that they're beautiful, that they're smart and intelligent, and that they can be somebody. I don't want to see little 5-year-olds trying to twerk to Pound Town. And you guys think that it's cute. And I'm coming here because it needs to be a change. So please tell me, as an educator, a teacher, and I'm just a ballet teacher. I'm not a regular trained institutional teacher. I'm teaching 5-year-olds ballet, and these are all the problems starting now. And it's no change happening. So what needs to be done and happen to fix this issue? Please, somebody tell me, somebody make it make sense. Because I'm telling you, I'm this close to quitting and saying I never want to work with those kids again. Because this has been me most. Listening to raunchy music around your kids needs to stop. Applauding bad behavior needs to stop. Not giving your kid your attention but throwing an iPad at them or a tablet because you don't want a parent needs to stop. I'm coming on here and I'm begging you guys, I'm asking you to really please make a change. Make a change. Your kids' lives are depending on it for y'all to make a change. Please make a change.
I got a quick scripture. This is Matthew 16:4, and it says, "A wicked and adulterous generation seek after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet of Jonas. And he left them and departed." So, hey, it is a wicked and evil. Hey, for my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. All right. Hey, having no knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, that's what puts us in this state that we in. All right. And our people, they seek it after a sign, but what? The Lord gave them the prophets. But they don't view the prophets as, all right, that's what we should follow after. That's the setup, the order for the Lord to follow. They seek out the other shit. So it leaves 2/3 through. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the Lord got that elect, and he got that remnant right now. All right, because the Lord is only dealing with the elect, man.
And unfortunately, sis, it's not going to change. It's not going to change, sis. This is all prophecy. We ain't finna go up and roar and start doing speeches and shit like we need to stop. No, we've been telling you what's going on because iniquity has abounded, the love of many have waxed cold. And that's a cold waxed. They raising their kids cold, cold with it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I got some Dr. Umar Johnson saying something with it when it got something to do with it.
I'll give you an example. Food and prison pipeline, right? You got parents in New Jersey, Patterson, Camden, Sicklerville. What's the difference between a parent who does it all right up front and a parent who reacts to negative things happening to their children? It's a difference of love. The parent who does everything up front love their child enough to solve a problem before it shows up. The parent over here didn't have enough love, so they only react when bad things happen to their child. I give you an example. School to prison pipeline, right? You got parents in New Jersey, Newark, Patterson, Camden, Sicklerville, Jersey City, Montclair, Trenton, who don't make their children do their homework. They don't check the homework. They don't go to school. You see, it's not enough love up front to do the things that's right. But when they're 25 years in jail, now they got to go see him. They got to put money on the books. They got to pay for the lawyer to try to get him out. You see the difference? If you loved them, you would have did the prevention. Because you didn't have enough love, you stuck with intervention. That's Black America. What's the difference between a parent?
Yeah, and that goes into this precept right here. Direct your children unto the right path. And when they are older, they will not leave it. Right? And that starts from their children, you know, not when, later on when they start, you know what I mean? Because these parents right now that young lady is complaining about, they gonna see results like they gonna complain. They gonna, my daughter got, I'm not gonna watch your baby, you know, because them little girls, whatever, they gonna have, they gonna be young mothers.
That's right.
You know, fast as hell young mothers. You know what I mean? Then they gonna need some help.
Right.
Because they wasn't ready for that.
Right. And really, these women, they like to have children at young ages. When you look at our nation, they, you know, 14, 15, they having children with no understanding and no man, you know, no leadership and all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, and how do you get back to the point of this? How do you direct the children in that path? You teach them according to the scripture.
Yep.
You're supposed to be raising your children according to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, but our people ain't got the understanding to even know that. All right, and at least the family just threw, man, and destroyed. That's why if you ain't got the knowledge and wisdom of the Lord, it ain't gonna work, man. It don't matter. I think Esau did a science of the children between 2 to 7 years old. That's when they develop their true personality at a young age. You know, according to Esau shit. About 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, you at that early age, you already developing the personality you about to be for the rest of your life. And that's why you gotta catch that shit at an early age. Hey, the scriptures goes even to saying, don't even spit a rod from their ass, man. Don't spit a rod from motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But hey, even in that time, Ezekiel, going back to Ezekiel, the Lord said what? When he sent out that death angel, go after these women, go after these children, all right? Hey, the Lord not a respected person. When that judgment come down, it's going to come down on these children. The Lord got all, and really you got all these spirits on the earth right now. It's because the Lord is about to judge this place.
Right.
So all these children that these females are just having it, those are spirits coming back, getting ready to get judged anyway.
And it's upsetting, man. But hey, that's what it says. Pressure maketh a wise man mad. But hey, we understand prophecy. We understand what judgment is. We understand what has to be done.
Yep.
This is a kingdom that we don't want to be in this kingdom. We want this kingdom to be done.
Right.
We want the Lord to come back and obliterate this whole fucking thing. Yep. Because this is all poisonous.
Yep.
We know the cause, the root of it all. We know all this stuff, man. You know, and the conclusion of the whole matter is fear God, keep His commandments, and you know, and that's the whole duty of man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's how we're gonna be able to, you know, keep our salvation, make our call to election sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it means, because every time we see certain stuff like that, that should bring us more faith into being more stronger.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Being more stronger in this faith, because, you know, we know what's going on. Everybody else, technically she late. She too late. That's late. That's a late reaction.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? That's a slow reaction. She already got.
Oh, on the loud. Just check from your phone. You're still teaching those young females how to twirl and how to leg up in the air at the end of the day. Yeah. You're still part of the problem. You know.
That's a lot of heartless shit going on too. Ain't no dresses going on. It's revealing. I ain't gonna lie. I like watching grown women do ballet. I like watching it. It ain't, you know, it's art and it's damn near shit. Yeah. You can claim it's classy,
right?
But it ain't.
Hey, that's why the Lord said, "I'm gonna destroy the wisdom of this world." He's gonna destroy it because the wisdom of this world will teach you when you go to the pool a 2-year-old girl can wear a bikini. That's confusion.
Yeah.
So pedophiles there. You got Edomites that they ain't even go to swim. They just went to go look at these little ass girl, and your daughter is running up and down with a bikini on, with her belly showing and her legs out. That's confusion right there. Anybody let they, any brother, hey, you going off if you let your children go to the pool and shit like that, man.
Yeah,
It's going to fuck off.
You out of control, boy.
You know,
You know what I'm saying?
brother, we can get the last precept on you. So, I'm saying, brother got something.
I ain't got nothing.
Come on. Hey,
We're hoping that's edifying to the elect.
come on.
First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory
Unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem HaKakwadash.
Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom. Kwam Yasharal.